Deep in the heart of Texas, in San Marcos, welcome to Bobcat Stadium. Time is starting to run short in this season. The goals, the aspirations are still alive, and we are looking forward to this one here in Week 10 of our coverage of EA Sports College Football. It's the Oregon State Beavers and the Texas State Bobcats. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's check in with our sideline reporter, Holly Rowe.
I caught up with the Oregon State head coach before the game. This is a crucial moment in their season. They've got to decide what type of team they are. They're finding ways to lose close games, and they've got to get their first win in conference play. Coach says it's crucial that they get off to a good start here today. He wants focus, communication, and more dominance and physicality at the line of scrimmage. I'll keep you posted on how they look down here from the field level to start the first quarter. Guys, back to you.
Holly, thank you. Fielded in the end zone, it's Butler. The dial-up ball plays in this one. And we get a look at Malik Murphy. He's coming off a tough day in which he threw a couple of interceptions and only one touchdown pass. Trying to hit the sideline on the right. They'll knock him down after a 6-yard gain to the 27. 6-yard pickup on first down leaves him with 2nd and 4.
It's got to feel good.
That's down at the 17.
Coming into the game, the defense talked about, man, they really wanted to get to this quarterback. Well, it didn't take long. 2 plays in, they get to him, and they get the sack.
Fires to the middle. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42.
Well, if you're going to complete these in-breaking routes over the middle of the field, it's really important as a quarterback you don't stare the guy down and tip off where you're throwing the football. He's trying to freeze the safeties in this defense and then throws it on time. Accurate throw, nice pitching.
Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. That was not on the opening script of plays. The turnover as the defense makes a play early.
Hey, sometimes numbers lie, but this quarterback just learned a valuable lesson. These numbers don't lie. One of the best defenses against the pass, and you see why right there. Man, they break on the football, so much speed in the back end, break on it, make the play. This defense is legit, and that QB's finding out firsthand.
Makes the grab. It's Sparks. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Just barely picked up a yard with that last completion. It's 2nd and 9. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Burgess. He makes the stop at the 33, but 10 yards on that play and a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. To the ground. He's got it again. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Jackson will throw. Open on the right side. That's Smith. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker.
Well, a nice completion there, finding the tight end. And what's so beautiful about that is while they didn't get the first, they were able to pick up enough yards now to make the 3rd down manageable. Really putting this offense in a good position.
Fires to the tight end. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 11. The Bobcats come to the line with a new set of downs. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Running inside. It's Burgess. Touchdown, Texas State. How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option? Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the extra point makes it 7-0.
And I like the running back's vision. He sees the hole, explodes through it. He knows where the goal line is, gets in the end zone, gets 6.
Coming out with it, it's Butler. Not nearly as much as he had hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Here comes the Beaver offense ready to go. He threw a pick the last time they had it. Now they have to take care of the football. Fighting off the defender. Coming out, attacking from deep in their own end, and they're out at the 26 with the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Newberry. Oh, gives him the tough stiff arm. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. The Beavers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Looking downfield, it's Murphy. Here's a hit. Buys a little time. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. Pocket breaking down. Tight coverage and an incomplete pass. The defense knocks it away and forces a 4th down. And the Beavers send out the punt unit. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. He gets the first one off, and he was busier than he hoped in that loss last week, being called on 5 times. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. They'll start this drive going to the air. They go to the wide receiver screen. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Back to pass. Under fire. Makes a man miss.
I just love this guy's instincts, right? When things aren't open right away, he never panics. He just understands the situation where he is on the field, and he's so confident in his own natural ability that he has the ability to run, go get the first down, keep this drive rolling.
Looking downfield on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Complete downfield. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Wants to throw on first down. He'll take a deep shot here. He's got it inside the 25. He gets across the 20 and finally out of bounds at the 19 there in the red zone. We've come to the break, and Texas State has the lead. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played 1 period. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. From the red zone, looking for a space. Quarterback extends the play. They get him corralled, but he carries it all the way down to the 7-yard line. And the Bobcats will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at 2nd and goal. Jackson gonna throw it. He's going for the goal line. Touchdown, Bobcats. Put 6 on the board.
And the offense slips the running back out of the backfield. Nobody decides to cover him. My man makes the play. Shows off the hands first. Got to make the catch first. Does the rest. Walks in the end zone for the touchdown.
And he puts through the extra point. Fielded in the end zone. It's Durant. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. Here comes the Oregon State offense to get this drive started. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
Facing a third down and short from the 26. This quarterback part of their running game. He's not even going to make it back to the line of scrimmage as the defense gets big-time penetration. The kick is on its way. He'll field the punt. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. Texas State takes the field, hoping to get this drive started. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute it.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Run inside. It's Burgess. Finding some room. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. Tight end now in motion. Jackson will throw. Going to try to get it himself. They stop him at the 42, but they get it across midfield. Pick up 10 and the first down. The Bobcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Takes the handoff. It's Burgess. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He wants to change this route. They've got him looking run, but they're going to throw it. Fires to the wideout. Complete to the right. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. And the Bobcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. From the red zone, it's Burgess. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
You know, not a lot of space down here on the goal line when you're trying to run the football. You might want to think about going to the perimeter or maybe throwing it next time.
Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Looking to fire. Picked off to stop the threat. Stopped at the 13-yard line. The return after the interception has them in business. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Hatcher.
I think one of the keys to this defense's success all season has been how good they've been stopping the run. They are a top 10 unit when it comes to rushing defense, and it's helped them out this year down in the red zone.
And the defense wrestles him to the ground.
Well, the offense is trying to get a big-time playmaker the ball out in space quickly with the wide receiver screen, but the defense is having none of it.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's Murphy. Lofts one high. Enough, a great play there by the DB. The Beavers will punt it away on 4th down. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. He'll take it on the return. He's got great speed. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Wide receiver going in motion. To the air on 1st down. Makes the catch. It's Sparks. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Throws to the wideout. Got him downfield. He'll be brought down at the 3-yard line. An explosive play in the passing game has him on the doorstep. Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Looking to throw. Under fire. Excellent pursuit by this defense as he barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Just enough time for one final play in this half. Second down, they'll go to the air. Back's got it. Touchdown, Bobcats. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10. And they tacked on the extra point. Look, it's still early, but we have some real distance being put on the scoreboard right now.
You do. It's early, but you got to find something positive. Right now, everything going in the other direction. So how are you going to respond when you've been hitting the mouth early in this football game? Got to find something positive quick.
Halftime as both teams head into the locker room. We're looking forward to a terrific second half, but before that, let's check in with Kevin Connors. The Beavers will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. What do they have to say coming out of halftime, Holly?
Texas State's head coach told me coming out of the locker room, he is so excited about how his quarterback has performed. They did have a lot of high expectations for him, and he has lived up to the challenge. They get the ball here, and they are expecting to go right down the field, regain some of that momentum that their quarterback had in the first half, and make sure he is setting the tone for the second. Back to you.
We'll keep an eye on that, Holly. Jackson gonna throw it. Blasted as he lets it go. Makes the catch. It's Sparks. Using him out of the slot, he has just been unstoppable.
And I love putting dynamic athletes in the slot that I can move around, that I can put in motion, that I can make him go in or out. I can put him off the ball so you can't get hands on him, and they've really featured this guy.
Oh, it's picked off. Not the second half start they'd hoped for. He's brought down. A short return, but the defense comes out on top with a pick.
Keep. Here we go. Ready. Get hot.
Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. He's got the tight end. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the first.
Back to pass on second down. Grabbed behind the line. It's Newberry. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved him forward just a few.
And listen, I know that wasn't a huge gain. It was positive, but I like doing more of that in today's college football. I'm just going to try to give my playmakers a chance to do damage in space away from all the big boys inside.
This is a situation here in the third quarter this offense did not want to be in, facing a top 10 defense, one of the best units in the entire country. They didn't want to get down on the scoreboard like this, and all of a sudden have to throw the football when the defense knew that was going to happen. The incompletion there is not a big surprise. This defense knows what's coming, and it's all because of the points right now on the scoreboard.
Wide open, and it's a foot race. Touchdown, Texas State. Special teams proving to be special.
Hey, kick it to him at your own will, man, because that dude has a jetpack. He can absolutely fly. You see why they got him back deep, man. Catch it, let people kind of get an angle on him, and he just goes soof and takes off, erases angles. His speed back there as a punt returner, man, is it dangerous.
Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Oregon State takes over, ready to send the offense onto the field. This offense has been stagnant so far. 1-2-3 kick the last time they had the ball, and this time really needing to get a score. Unloads to the wideout. The short hands, it's Hampton. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
That's a huge throw for the offense, but they're down by a ton. They're going to need a lot more of that, and it's not going to be easy considering the defense knows they're probably going to be throwing the ball every play here in the second half moving forward.
Off play action on first down. Finds his tight end. He's stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. And the Beavers have a lot of options on second and inches. Running inside, it's Hatcher. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
It was so important this offense was able to find a way to get in the rhythm, and the running game is now helping that. 2 straight punts on their previous 2 drives. This drive, though, they're having a little bit more success. Big reason why is this running back. He's been able to find some creases to run through, and it's really helping out this offense.
Finds his man. It's Hampton. There he goes. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. The Beavers come to the line with a new set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Takes the easy completion. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few.
And that's kind of a lot of today's running game, right? Spit the ball out quick, get it to your playmakers in space, get positive yards. It's instead of running the ball a couple yards up the middle, now you just spit it out wide, and a lot of times if you break a few tackles, it could be even bigger.
Now they'll run it to the right here. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? They're within field goal range at the 29. Let's see if they can pick up a few or the first down on 3rd and long. Looking for a man. It's Murphy. Grabs it in the middle. The chains will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18.
Well, the performance by the offense in the first half was very ugly, and they needed to make some adjustments. Give the coach air lid under him a little bit. We've seen a few schematic tweaks as well, but they need to keep doing this because this is working.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Off play action. He makes the grab. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And with the completion out to the sideline, they'll pick up a couple. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. He'll bring it out. It's Atkins. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Texas State has the football back, and they'll go on offense. Last drive ended with an interception, and they can't afford to have that happen again. Quarterback making adjustments. Maybe picked up a couple. He's down at the 24. Ollie, what do you have?
Guys, things are starting to get intense down here on the sideline. The turnovers have been the story of this game, and it all starts with this defense. After that last interception, they came to the sideline, and the guys keep saying, let's keep eating. This defense is fueling this team today and taking control of the game. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Working that left side. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. The Bobcats will bring the punt team onto the field. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. Sends his first one of the day on the way. We didn't see much of him in that victory last week, just called on one time. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. Oregon State has it back, and here comes the Beaver offense. Looking to throw, it's Murphy. Fires to the wideout. It's picked off, and that's number 10. Going the other way, and he's got room. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to fit the field position with the They are so close to a score they can smell it on the first play of the drive, 1st and goal. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Quarterback keeper. Brought down short of the end zone, and that'll bring up 3rd and goal.
Hey, how about this defense, man? This could be a big stand. Forcing a 3rd down, your offense just puts you in a bad spot, right? They throw an interception. They set them up in scoring position. Now you forced a 3rd down. Limit the damage right here. Get to the quarterback and maybe make them kick a field goal.
This defense was put in a difficult spot, but they've made it tough, and now the offense faces 3rd and goal. They got him on the ground. Great tackling by this D to stop him short of the 1st down marker.
And how about the response from this defense? Put in a horrible situation, horrible field position. Jesse, they've bowed their necks 3 times in a row.
Yeah, and it's a sudden change situation, and they practice that all week. You never know when they're going to come up, but you have to have guys on the field playing with a sense of urgency. This has been awesome defensively.
He didn't make it. They'll have to give up the football, and hope is still alive. They're backed up, 1st and 10 from their own 1. First up, they've got to avoid disaster. The run inside. It's Newberry. And they didn't pick up any extra room to operate, but they at least got it back to the original line of scrimmage. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Looking for a gap. It's Hatcher. And they don't pick up anything right there, but at least they avoid getting tackled in their own end zone. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Right back to the well. He was looking everywhere for more running room and couldn't find it. He'll be 4 yards short, and it's 4th down. The Beavers will send out the punt unit. That leg is staying loose. Already the 5th kick of the night. Makes a catch. Wants to make a move upfield. There he goes. Open it up. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. The Bobcats offense comes out to go to work. These last couple of drives, Jesse, have been about the defense making clutch stand.
I think for this offense, they can stay aggressive knowing that their defense is going to bail them out time and time again here.
Yeah, and especially when you go for those 4th down situations, you do that a lot of times because you know your defense can make stands, make stops. They did on that last possession for you.
They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. Might as well stick with him. There's a crease. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll do it himself.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense understanding, listen, that QB is a threat, and they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that sucker to the ground.
The officials stop the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. They'll send the tight end in.